Okay, moving on over to the milling machine. Here you can see I've got our match barrel jigged up in a fixture. This is the way I go about doing the initial machining on the barrel prior to installation. This jig fixture is a V-block fixture that holds the barrel in perfect alignment. Here aft, what I try to do is I get the barrel lined up such that this lower lug is perfectly flat both in the longitudinal as well as transverse dimensions. And the unique thing about this particular fixture is it allows me to rotate the barrel such that I can machine either side, okay? So I start out, I get my barrel all aligned. You can see I've just got this mocked up here for us, but I'll go ahead, once everything is true, I'll go ahead and start running down the end mill and machine the aft portion of the barrel hood to the necessary length to fit in the slide. Then I'll machine this side face here of the barrel hood. Once that's done, we rotate the barrel, we re-index it to get it true, and remachine the corresponding side on the right hand or starboard side of the barrel hood. Now we'll have a barrel ideally that'll fit very snug within the slide. Next, as I talked about over on the bench, we'll go ahead and we'll do our work with the mating recesses of the barrel to get it to lock vertically in the proper profile into the slide. Once we have that done, we have a barrel that will theoretically snap with a very sharp snap up into the slide. Then we need to machine this lower standing lug, as I talked about a little bit earlier. So I'm going to try to get this roughly in position here, show you what we do. Once I have all of the top and aft portions of the barrel machined, we're going to go ahead and we're going to concentrate on that bottom lug. And again, I gauge that lug's position through a gauging process to ascertain exactly how much material I need to remove from the bottom lug. Okay? And basically, once everything is indexed properly, we go ahead and we get the cutter in the proper position. And then I use a carbide end mill. I do everything kind of with machines. There's some perhaps less technical ways to go ahead and trim this standing lug right in here. Some folks will use a little handheld rotary cutter, perhaps a bit less sophisticated. Some folks, back in the old days, we were taught to do it with a rat tail file. Believe it or not, there's still some shops that use rat tail files. But once I gauge this, the match barrel is oversized in this dimension right here, such that it'll accommodate different geometries of different pistols. So I'll do a gauging process. I'll determine how much of this material I need to remove, and then I'll come in with this carbide cutter, this end mill, and remove material here exactly to the proper amount so that I have very firm contact on the bottom standing lug of the barrel, in addition to that firm contact we talked about earlier up top side. And then I'll also fine-tune things by running this cutter longitudinally back in here to the proper length necessary so that when the barrel is fully in locked up position in battery, the end face of the slide mates up perfectly with the back of the frame. Okay, and again, this is how we do our initial machining here at Severns Custom. Hopefully that makes sense to you.